What is up, you guys? It is your boy Jad here for Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 video here on the PC. How's everybody doing? Appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Sorry about not having videos for like a week and a little bit. I have been extremely sick. Not extremely, I'm being dramatic now. I have been sick. I've had a cold, and well, when you have a cold and you're sniffling and coughing and carrying on the whole time, well, you know, there's that. All right, so we're gonna jump into farm sim here, guys. Obviously we're on farms in Madison County, and I have a bridge. What are we doing? What are, now take note of how much money we have, guys. Over $15 million, please. Yeah, wait till the end of the video. Oh my god. So we're gonna start the landscaping, guys. I decided the other night that I was not bored, but like wanting to do some landscaping, so I did some landscaping, and believe it or not, this is sped up quite a bit. This was over an hour of landscaping to make this video, and yeah, so there's a couple of things I need to apologize. I got sick. I can't really apologize for that, you know. Yeah, it happens. Okay, I got sick on a Tuesday evening last week. That's why I did my Tuesday afternoon stream, and then I missed Wednesday, Thursday during the day. I toughed out Friday, Saturday, and then Monday. I say toughed out because, like, you know, cough button's a thing. It was a whole thing. I will say, with being sick, I haven't wanted to get out of bed and make videos. That's why there's no videos. That's why there were streams. A lot of times when I'm sick, and it's still going on right now, you probably tell my voice at least a little bit, the mornings and into the afternoons are rough for me. Once I kind of get up and have at least a couple hours, then I'm not as quote sick. Like it's weird. It's like it wears off in the afternoons, you know. That's why I've been able to do some streaming, but haven't been able to make videos, because in the evenings I stream, you know. So yeah. So this video is actually not going to come out the day it's supposed to, on Tuesday. I'm recording it after it's already supposed to come out. I'm recording the voiceover. I'm slacking. I know. I'm sorry. So this video is going to come out Wednesday with a stream, and maybe later today an Xbox video. I don't know. I'm really trying to jump back on schedule and put out some content for you guys. I will say that is the one downfall of the way that I have been recording, is if I get sick, there's no content, which is fine. I like recording this way just because of the engagement and everything. Speaking of engagement, we will do more high-speed sugar beet harvesting up north eventually. We're gonna have to do that and then sell them, because well, this is requiring a lot of money. So the other thing was with the engagement from the comments from the last video was the 995 and Christmas lights. I like where your head's at. I do. I like that. But that tractor has not been kept outside, like, ever that we've had it. It's always been inside. I think the most amount of time that tractor spent outside was probably either the 93 flood or the 95 flood. Either one of those floods, it did sit outside, or sat outside, I believe, for both those floods. Because grandpa put everything on a high spot on the neighbor's farm, I believe. So I wouldn't want to do that to my 995, you know. Snow, rain, that kind of stuff, I'm good. But it would be cool. It would be very neat to wrap that sucker in lights and do like some chaser lights on the wheels, so it's like, it's, you know, driving or something like that would be really, that would be really cool. I'm just saying. Okay. But yeah, we'll get back to the sugar beet harvest eventually. We're going to need the sugar beets to sell to make some money here soon, hopefully, because we're kind of broke on the map by the time we get done with this. I'm just saying. What was I going to say? Oh, tomorrow, guys, Thursday, I will be live streaming in the afternoon. I also streamed yesterday, Tuesday. I'm hoping to stream. It's the day I'm making this voiceover, you know what I mean. Hoping to be streaming my Tuesdays and Thursdays again. I missed them being sick, or I missed Thursday being sick, so last week. but yeah, we'll get back to the sugar beet harvest eventually. And yeah, I've actually got a new idea for Christmas lights, by the way. I don't know if we're gonna pull it off because it's gonna be kind of like not cheap at all. I mean, it's all relative, right? I haven't really put, okay, I haven't really put much into my display in the last couple of years. It's basically just been the same display for several years now. And I mean, I'd add like, okay, I added some stars, or I would add, a different inflatable. My inflatables are the things that have changed the most in the past several years because, the motors die in them and you need new ones, which I'm fully anticipating this year when I go to get them out, that at least one of them's not going to work. That's pretty much a guarantee the last several years here. It seems like the inflatables, they're like, the motors are just cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. I mean, it's straight out of China, I realize, but it's like they're just cheap. I'm scared that it's going to be Santa, my 16-foot tall inflatable that goes in my side yard. I'm scared that it's going to be him, and I will have people riot if he does not work this year. People really like the 16-foot tall Santa. He has become like a staple of my display, you see. So there's that. But I had talked about an LED signboard or putting a TV maybe in my front window. I think I'm going to give up on that idea, at least for now. I don't like the idea of the TV. I like the idea of the LED signboard. I don't know why. An LED signboard, just that look makes more sense to me than putting a TV and running like video and trying to make something look like a signboard. An LED signboard would just make more sense to me. So I think I'm going to give up on that idea for right now, because most of the ones we can find online are just pure junk, like pure junk. So, or like they have no reviews, or one review and it's like it was missing LEDs, or something like that. So maybe give that a little time, maybe look into that next year. But I saw this thing on YouTube the other day, because I've been watching a ton of YouTube videos here lately looking for inspiration for projects to build, something to build. Because dad asked me like a month or two ago already. He's like, hey, is there anything on your radar for building something new for your display? And I have one little thing, and it's a sign saying that the display, and I'll probably like go to a sign shop and have it made, just like a yard sign, almost like a political sign, but like, that kind of style, or not style, but that kind of sign. But instead of political, because I'm not very political, and definitely not going to politicize my Christmas lights, because that's just wrong. But I want a sign in my yard that's like, this displays in memory of, or whatever, for mom, obviously, because mom died this year, and we'll dedicate the lights to her. And she really enjoyed the lights. At least she always told me that she liked them. I don't know how true that was now that I think about it, but I think she always did enjoy the lights. And so I'll definitely dedicate the lights to her in memory of, and all that good stuff. So I want a sign that says that there's another house in town that does a fairly large display, and a few years ago he had a sign, I think it was his wife that had passed, and he had a sign out there, and it was just kind of nice, to dedicate and make you stop and think for a second there, about people that you've lost and whatnot. And so I want a sign, definitely a sign. So just, let people know, and yeah, and that's the reason I want to put some white lights in my first tree, because that's what mom said last year when we were across the street in the neighbor's driveway, when all the lights turned on at 5:01 or whatever time it was, 5 o'clock. And she just goes, looks good, but that first tree could use some white lights. Like, okay, mom, you're looking at 15,000 lights and you're going to pick that out. All right, I'll add some lights next year. Don't worry. So I told her I was going to add lights. So I need to add lights, right? Isn't that how that works? So beyond that, I want the sign, some white lights in the tree. Not a big deal, get 500,000-600,000 lights, whatever. Not a huge deal. when you do 15,000 lights, another thousand's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it happens. I probably have enough in spare of incandescent white lights, but I think I want to go LED because power consumption's a thing and LEDs just look better. So I will have to be purchasing some lights, but that's not a huge deal. You know, when you do the light display that I do, you have to spend money on it, right? It just happens. I will say mom and dad over the years have been very, very generous with helping, you know, financially put on the light display, obviously. Very, very generous over the years. A lot of times, actually, this year there's a joy thing at Sam's Club that we looked at last year. Dad and I looked at it last year, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool, whatever. I wouldn't mind it. I'm not gonna say no, whatever, you know. And already this year he's like, all right, I'm gonna go buy that joy thing. I'm gonna go buy it. And of course we went to Sam's the other day and looked at it, and they were out already. So he's on a mission to track that sucker down. He likes it. So when somebody's really about a piece for the display, I'm not going to turn them down, you know, especially if they're going to buy it. Hell, okay. And actually over the years, many things in my display have actually been gifts. You know, like even the 16-foot tall Santa was a Christmas gift of mine. People gave to me. There were like 3 people that went in and purchased it. It was 3 people. Yeah. 3 people went together and purchased it for me for the display. And I'm all about that as Christmas presents. I have been for years. Like, yeah, you want to buy me a gift for the display? Sure. Why not? Let's go. As long as it's like tasteful, it's not like the Santa coming out of a porta potty. Or an outhouse, whatever. I don't care for that one. That's just me. And actually the creepy snowman, like that lays down, he was a gift as well. He was definitely a gift as well. There's been several that have been like, I open them on Christmas for the next year, you know, which is fine. I'm totally cool with that. But my idea for this year, besides adding lights in my first tree, and I might need to redo some ornaments. I've got big plastic ornaments that go in that first tree too that mom was all about. I think I need to get some more of those too, because they're starting to get kind of sun faded and nasty, or maybe repaint them even. That would probably work. Get some kind of like almost a candy apple red, you know, so they can look like a glass ornament, you know. They're plastic, but you don't want that shine. And some of them I have like glitter designs, which creeps me out when I put them up because I'm not a fan of glitter. But my other idea for lights is what's it called? I want to make a feature, and then I've never said that before about my display, in an actual feature. And what I want it to be, by the way, I'm just terrible at landscaping. Can I just say that real fast? By the way, notice how much we've used, like $1 million already. Yeah, don't worry, we'll use it all. I did decide here with the leveling, or with the smoothing, that some of these areas are just not going to be smooth. They're just going to be leveled. The smoothing tool is good to a point, but at a certain point I have to use the level. I was hoping not to use the leveling at all, but I can't smooth as much as it needs in spots. Like right here, sure. Some of these areas farther into this, I just can't. And I may have to do a lot more smoothing or leveling later. Kind of plow it, see how it harvests and plants and all that, you know. Anyway, I know I still have spots in my other fields I need to fix too, but this is kind of a priority to get this bad boy going, because this area here is going to make us so much money, guys. And I know this video might be kind of boring, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to do this. Just take one video and do this. Probably when I finish this, because I'm spoiler, we're not going to get it done in this video. We run out of money. Spoiler, sorry. I'll probably do the next part of this off screen, or maybe on a stream or something, and not show you guys, because I realize this is incredibly boring. And I'm sitting here talking about Christmas lights, but you know what? It's that time of year where it's already too late, but we're going to try to do that. Or I think we're going to try to do this. I got to talk to my dad some more, get him on board. Because, you know, we work together on projects, and I don't want to do a project that he's not behind. And you know, I value his opinion when it comes to this stuff and, you know, whatnot. And I'm probably going to ask for a little financial help from him to make this project happen if we do it, you see, because it's going to be kind of expensive. I can afford it, but I know he'll like want to chip in and he'll end up buying some of the stuff because, you know, he likes, I guess he likes the lights. I don't know. He tolerates the lights. I don't know. I think anyway, not talking about the financials of it. It's not going to be a cheap project, but it's not going to be like $1 billion either. You know, I wouldn't spend that much. If I wanted to spend $1 billion, I would fully synchronize I would go RGB, LED, everything and synchronize it all to music. But I don't want to do that because that's outrageous. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. All this leveling tool, by the way, guys. Holy cow. Holy Hannah Montana. Okay, I have an update apparently. Remind me later. Thank you. An update for my stream deck apparently just popped up. So what I want to do, I saw it in a couple YouTube videos and I've never seen it. I'm terrible at smoothing tool. I'm terrible at landscaping. I've never seen this in my town, so I would be the first one in my town at least to have this, or to my knowledge. There's 5 or 6 probably what I would call big displays in town, and I'm obviously one of them, and I've never seen this in town. So yeah. So I have an idea and I want to run with it before somebody else does, basically. So it's not an original idea. I will say that off the jump here. I found it on YouTube. But what I want to do is, man, I am terrible at landscaping. Just watching this back, it's like, what are you thinking, John? It was also like 2 o'clock in the morning, but anyway, I want to make a scene or a feature that looks like 2 snowmen throwing snowballs back and forth at each other. And, you know, hitting each other in the face with a snowball, or maybe at the ground in front of them, or like in their stomach. So you have like other lights that turn on and look like a splat. So that's kind of what I want to do. So 2 snowmen throwing snowballs back and forth, and you synchronize it all with, I would be using a lightorama is what it's called. The actual like, controller box you can plug 16 things into it. And then you actually use a computer to go in, and basically on this program, you go in and like paint what light you want on and how long you want it on for and stuff like that. And so, you know, you could have it like, so the right one has a snowball, let's say in his, so you have like 2 arms, you know, you have like a back arm and then like a front arm. So it looks like he's throwing it. So you could have it like in the back arm holding the snowball and then throw it. And then you have on pipes, you have like clusters of lights in between them. And I'm thinking, the one I saw online had like a total of 6 quote unquote snowballs. So it had like 2 on a pipe and then 2 and then 2, and they're spaced out like vertically different. What I'm looking at maybe doing is 4 pipes. So we could spread the guys out a little bit farther, because my yard's really wide. It's not so deep, but it's wide. My display. So what I'd be looking at is doing, say, 4 snowballs, or 4 sets of snowballs, which would actually be 8 snowballs, because you can do like high ones and low ones maybe, you know. So it's like a more of a kind of a pop fly or like a line drive, you know, kind of thing. And then have it go splat in the other guy's face, and then, you know, maybe the other guy like grabs the snowball and then wings it back. But before he wings it back, the snowball that's on his face like melts, so it like fades out. You know what I'm saying? And then what I would probably do is make about a 10-minute sequence, maybe longer, but a lot of people aren't going to stick around for more than 10 minutes on the display, honestly. Make about a 10-minute sequence and have it do different things the whole time, and then just loop that all night from 5 to 10 or 10:30, whatever. Just loop. Maybe do more of a sequence and see how much of a pain it is, the sequence. Is I have messed around with that program back in the day. I downloaded it just for fun. Obviously I don't have any Lightorama controllers or anything, but I just thought it'd be fun to download and mess with. The whole synchronizing my lights to music, that has been something I've wanted to do for years, but to pull off the amount of channels that I would need because of how many lights that I have, it would be outrageously expensive, basically. So this would kind of scratch the itch of synchronizing something. I know it's not to music per se. I could set it up to like I actually did see a video where there were two snowmen arguing and telling like your mama jokes. Like the guy had just recorded an audio track and then had his snowman quote talking to each other and then throwing snowballs and getting mad at each other. It was kind of amusing. I don't see myself doing that. I see just making kind of a static, or not a static thing. Obviously it would be animated, but just no audio or anything. Just go in and kind of do their thing, you know? So that's what I'm looking at doing. I think it's going to be really, really slick if we can pull it off. Need to kind of make our mind up and start ordering stuff if we're going to do it. Cause I'm obviously going to need some time to synchronize. I need to learn the program. Like I said, I have messed around with it in the past, but very limited basis. Very, very limited. I've been watching some videos on how to synchronize and how to use the program and stuff like that. So I mean, I can figure it out, you know. I'm not a total dum-dum. I did teach myself how to edit. Not that I do like high-end edits or anything, but you know, I can get by, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm always learning new tricks and stuff for editing because YouTube is your friend when it comes to that stuff. There's tons of tutorials out there, so that's how I learned how to edit, using Windows Movie Maker back in the day. Just saying. And I was like, I need a real piece of software, like fast. I'm just saying. So like right here, guys, see, I can level the first bump here, but the rest of these hills, I just don't think that's going to be possible. That is so much to like smooth, you know, that I don't think it's going to work. So this is where the money goes here in a second. But look how high that, I mean, that's like ridiculous. So that's just not going to work. Okay. And, yeah, this is when I decided to spend all the money, guys. So yeah. This is where all the farm sim money went. Which is going to be really funny because I'm recording this on Tuesday. I'm hoping to go live in about 20 minutes, and realistically going to be more than that. I got to eat breakfast, lunch still, whatever. The biggest problem I will say lately, guys, is I just don't want to get out of bed when I'm sick like this. You're staying. So I'm running myself out of time by not getting out of bed. So I got to get better about managing my schedule a little bit. So next week I'm going to try, guys. I'm going to try to manage my schedule a lot better. And, you know, like a Monday morning, because see, normally I don't record anything on Mondays because my brother's home and he makes a lot of noise. Just, you know, his computer's right outside my room and in like a little office area that he has set up. He does not believe in headphones, and I've talked about this before. You guys are probably like, yeah, old news, bro. He doesn't believe in headphones, and he believes in cranking his music to a volume normally reserved for movie theater commercials. Okay, the Jeff Foxworthy line right there. But he cranks music or YouTube videos or podcasts or whatever, just always something. And so a lot of times on Mondays, I'll just like play a game, whatever, just work on stuff, but not necessarily record because it'll pick him up. He's that loud that my microphone will pick him up. So, yeah. So, by the way, we're almost out of money. Do you like that? That just made like $6 or $8 million just go poof, just like that, gone. You gotta love it. The flat field is going to work out a lot better. I know Matt, my buddy Matt, the Grain Arcade, he leveled, or he used the smoothing tool, or no, the flattening tool, and he flattened his whole area. I want some hills. I want some hills. I've been saying that since the beginning. I want some hills to it, but we'll see about like long term. I know he spent like $250 million or something ridiculous doing his. I don't think we're going to quite spend that much. At least I'm hoping not to. Realistically, for the money that we had, about almost 16 million, we did get a lot done. I really feel like we did get a lot done. So there's that. But what I'm getting at on Mondays, guys, is he doesn't get out of bed till late, like noon. And usually Mondays, I don't get out of bed early because I'm tired from the farm. I got to make more of an effort to get out of bed on Mondays, and then I could record these Tuesday videos for you guys on Monday mornings, and bada bing, bada boom. You know, all I need is about an hour, and I can record this and the console series. Plus, there's been some talk, guys. I was kind of presented with an idea. I don't want to say challenged, but it was definitely presented as an idea on Twitch the other day while I was live streaming. To start a Minecraft single player series here on YouTube and play in hardcore mode, which I will say, hardcore mode, I've never played in hardcore mode on Minecraft. Never once. When you die, the world's over. So that could be fun. That could be really fun. I don't know how well I would do. Probably not very. Apparently the object is to kill the Ender Dragon. So you roll the credits and that's boom, the end of your like season or whatever, series, whatever. I don't think I could actually do it. I really don't. I really don't think I could actually do that. But I would be willing to give it a try. So you guys may see like a Minecraft video. Like a Minecraft video like once a week. What I'm thinking is like record for say an hour or a bit, and then, you know, edit it down, because there's so much in Minecraft that, you know, and obviously I wouldn't necessarily show like I'm editing, or I'm not editing, I'm mining again. I mean, I would show a lot of it, but I would want to be recording all the time just in case I died, because, you know, boom, that's the end of the season, end of the thing. So that's what I'm thinking is just record everything and then edit it down a little bit. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see. I may start working on that like Wednesday. By the way, we have $115. And watch this. I hit the smoothing tool one more time and we have $0. We just spent like 19 or 15, almost 16 million. But look at this. Now, this is the one thing I will say. This fake line of trees right here, I don't like, but I can't do anything with that unless I bury it, which is why my buddy Matt spent so much money, because he buried his fake line of trees entirely. He buried the whole thing. So he brought the whole level of this up to that and then smoothed or leveled the whole thing. So I don't really want to do that because, my God, it would take so much money. But look how much land we have opened up over here already. You know, nothing says we can't start farming over here if I break out a plow and, you know, do some high-speed plowing for you guys, like really high speed. I know this video is high speed, but I'm talking like high speed, like record for an hour and a half, 2 hours and make that down to a video, because it's going to be forever plowing over here. I'm just saying, even with GPS, it's going to be forever. So you can see we still have a lot of work to go. Obviously we have a lot of work to go. But it's just a money game at this point. Obviously we need more money. So I have sugar cane to sell. I have sugar beets. I need to finish harvesting and then sell, whatever other crops in the ground. I don't know. Crops in the ground. It's not growing right now. I'm going to actually fast time, after this video. And then that live stream that I did quote yesterday on Tuesday, I will be recording, or I will be not recording, but I will be starting a harvest on there. So that's kind of my hopes and dreams and stuff. But yeah, you can see we have a lot of work to go, but we accomplished a lot, I think, in this video. So If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like button for more. I haven't said that forever. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know. What do you guys think about Christmas lights? Snowman throwing snowballs? I'm just saying. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, toodles.